Hari Om and welcome. Thank you so much for being here. This is Yamuna Devi. Hari Om. So today I have a very special topic, and it's a beautiful topic. It's something that we have instilled within us as we have been growing up. So today's topic is about competition, and competition leads to many other things within our being that hurt us and they harm us and they hurt others as well. And it's something that we can correct, something that we dismiss because we don't see it, and we just live the cycle of life, just moving in a very fast pace, and we just keep going and we don't realize it ourselves. So I want you to think when competition started in your life, when you started being competitive, and that competition also leads to comparison, and we start comparing ourselves to others, then we start judging ourselves because we start that comparison, we start hurting and harming ourselves. So when you were young, maybe kindergarten, preschool, 6 years old, the teacher would tell you, you did a great job. And because you did a great job, you were rewarded a star. And it was put in a chart. And you were rewarded because you did great that day. Something you did well. You followed instructions. You followed everything correctly. You behaved well according to the teacher's expectations. And that's why you received the star. So every day you went to school knowing that if you did everything correctly according to the teacher's rules, according to her or his expectations, that you would receive that star. You were conditioned, right? So what happened when you didn't receive that star? Sometimes we would bully ourselves. We'll be our own bully because you know you didn't get the star, so you would say, why didn't I get the star? You would hurt yourself. Kind of self-sabotage. At that young age, 5, 6 years old, you start creating that experience within yourself. You don't know why, but it just creates this pattern, and we start growing older and we start continuing that pattern. So the teacher gives you a star because your achievement, right? But the teacher did not give stars because you are a wonderful person. You are caring, you are loving, you are compassionate with other classmates. We did not give stars, receive stars because of those beautiful human qualities, because you helped someone in your classroom, you helped your classmate. You were rewarded because you followed instructions, because you fulfilled the expectations of someone outside of you, someone external to you, your teacher. So now in that child's mind, in your mind as a child, you understood that you had to fulfill someone's expectations to feel good within. Yes, we had to fulfill someone else's expectations to feel good about yourself. So now we created this dependency on someone outside of us. If I do what that person says, then they feel good about me. So now our self-esteem also depends on that person. If that person loves me, I feel good. If that person dislikes me, I feel bad. That happens also. We start creating that dependency. But how often were we taught that you did a great job, so you have to honor and love yourself for that? You did great. And even if you didn't do great, you tried your best. You did your best, and that's what matters, and smiles at you. We never receive that. So we have to start undoing those patterns, and it continues. So as we grow older, we have a boss. We have to please that boss, or we feel we need to please that boss so that we can continue our work, continue receiving that respect from boss, because we have to fulfill that external obligation, external expectation from the boss that the boss has towards us. And then we get rewarded by that raise for fulfilling that duty. But how many times do we get that we receive those beautiful, blessings or positive reinforcements because we are a good being, because we are doing so well with our colleagues? How often? How often will you get a raise because you did great teamwork? It's expected. It's dismissed. But how productive can you be? Oh, there we're talking. That person's productive. So we are based on numbers, productivity, but we do not see that how wonderful that person is. If that person is wonderful and can perform well, that is a blessing. If everyone works in teams and everyone is well, then we can help the company because the company is feeling well. Everyone's feeling well. Company will actually be productive. We don't think about those things. So the competition, that rat race, begins at a young age with those stars, with fulfilling other people's happiness, expectations. And we become dependent. Our happiness depends on those people. And we start comparing also. We start comparing, am I doing enough? Because someone else is doing something and I am not doing that. Why am I not matching up to that person's level? Why do we start comparing ourselves to others? Because no one told us the gifts we have are unique, and someone else's gifts are unique as well. Everyone has unique gifts. We need to respect and honor and love everyone's gifts. Our gifts are our own. Someone else's, they have other gifts. But we were raised in that competition. Even in college, there was something called a bell curve or a curve, right? And the curve means whoever had the highest, the other people will go less in their grades. So in their percentage, it will go less. So if someone had a 98.9% in their score of their exam, then everyone else, the second person, would get lower grade, depending on the amount of students there were. So what would happen in those courses? Some students, or the majority of the students, do not share their notes. Because if they share their notes with someone, there's a possibility that that person can get a higher score than me, so I am not sharing. And there we start creating other habits of competition. We hurt others and then we hurt ourselves because we don't want to share. We want to keep all that to ourselves. We want to get the highest grade. We want to be the best and see others suffering. See others in that pain because they don't have those notes. Yes, this is harsh. This is the reality. Have you thought about that? This is really rough. And because we want to be the best of the best. Because we want our colleagues to see us as the best. And on the other hand, we want to see ourselves as the best. But who is seeing? What are we depending on? Who are we fulfilling? Who is it that we want to prove that we are the best? Who are we proving? You are the best. Someone else is the best. Everyone is the best. Everyone is the best in their own way. We need to release those patterns, that mental programming, because it does not help us. It does not serve us. It hurts us. And we continue in that rat race until we release those patterns. We just harm ourselves. We age. We create disease. We create more stress. Oh, my dear friend, it goes on and on and on. Do not negotiate your worth for something else. Know your worth. You are worthy. Everyone is worthy. And appreciate the gifts of other people. They are gifted as well. But focus on your light, your peace, your harmony. Do not focus on what others think about you. It's not going to solve anything. Everyone is on their life journey. Everyone is on their life journey because of the choices they have made. And there we are not allowed to judge. We should not judge. Whatever choice the people made, that is their life path. The choices we make, we are responsible for our choices, not anyone else's. And that is why we cannot judge others. We should not judge others because it hurts us. And of course, we hurt the other person because we send that negative energy to that person. So do not compare yourself to others, but know that you are perfect, you are wonderful, you are that light, that you are also blessed with beautiful gifts that are within you, as well as the other person has beautiful gifts to share to the world. And that's what we are here for. We are here to be a light and to help shine other people's lights, to see that light in that person. No one is here to dim other people's lights. You are not here to dim your light or dim other people's lights. Let them shine in their own way. Be happy for that. You shine in your own way. Be happy for that. Everyone is here to put their little light, and that light together brings this beautiful light to the world. And that is what we need. We need to alleviate the world from suffering, from calamity, from darkness. And we can help support that by being that light and bringing those good human qualities to life and by undoing those negative things that we have been brought up with, or that we have believed in as we were growing. So this is really interesting, my dear friend. It's a very beautiful topic. There's more. But I just want you to contemplate and ask yourself, what am I competing for? Who am I proving? Some people say, I am proving I'm competitive for myself. Okay. Why are you hurting yourself? Because if you are having an expectation of you, you are also harming yourself. You can, of course, have an expectation, but do not harm yourself while you're doing it. Because sometimes, if you have a specific expectation of yourself, it's because you're also looking at someone else. You are comparing yourself to someone else. So, if that person is doing it, I can do it too. And then you start self-inflicting pain to yourself, emotional, mental pain. And you start debilitating yourself. Instead of being that beautiful, bright energy, light, going with beautiful creativity and force into the universe, you start dimming your light because you start hurting yourself in that comparison, in that competition, in that self-sabotage, in that self-doubt. Am I doing it right? Am I doing it the best that I can? You are doing the best you can do. Not to compare. Just follow your path, your journey. You are doing wonderful. Keep diving deep. Keep bringing out those beautiful qualities within. And do not compare, do not judge, do not hurt yourself, do not hurt others. Just shine your light and be that beacon of light in the world. And you are doing great. Do not negotiate your peace of mind. Love yourself. Be kind and gentle to yourself. Carry yourself with love, with joy, with kindness. And know that you are blessed. You are blessed. I send you lots of love and good wishes, and thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being that light in the world that we need. Keep spreading that light. Keep sharing that joy. Be happy. Happy, happy, happy. I send you lots of love and good wishes. Thank you for being here once again. Hariom.